Mysteries and shadows in the darkest maze. Footsteps echo in the empty hall. Mysteries waiting on our call. Bigfoot stomping through the pines. Aliens sending secret signs. EVPs in the dead of night. Ghosts dancing in the pale moonlight. Paranormal form, what we bring it to you. Truth behind the veil, gotta pursue you.
Uh-oh.
There we are.
We're behind the scenes. You can't see us. Oh, man. We've got two Thrullases.
Hey, this one's froze, so he's on another one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we got him. I want to thank everybody that's going to be watching us tonight and tuning in. I want to thank Thrullas too for coming on the show. I know he's skipping one of his shows to be on ours.
Oh, we appreciate that.
And
he's going to be doing some live readings tonight.
Yeah, some live readings, and maybe 30 or 45 minutes in, we're going to turn the phone lines on.
Yeah, they're already on. So if you would like to go ahead and call in, you can. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
That number, is it scrolling?
Not yet.
Okay. It's 865-800-4152. I'm going to say it again. 865-800-4152 is the number. You can go ahead and call in, because if you do, you're going to go ahead and be put in. It puts every caller in line from one to, how many ever calls in.
Yep.
That's why we're going to answer them. And you can still listen to the show while you call in. So it does play the show live at the same time. So you could hear everything. You don't miss nothing. So
all right.
If you wanted to, you can call in.
Yeah, I got the number up on the screen. So for those of you that don't know Thrullas Draconis Hannas, I'll tell you a little bit about him. He, at the age of 21, he had a near-death experience following a car accident in which he died twice, not once, but twice. So his journey into witchcraft began at age 16, and he eventually became a Wiccan High Priest. And as a sensitive, he is attuned to the emotions, feelings, and spiritual influences of others. And he uses his ability to work with both people and animals. He has experience in cleansing houses, people, and areas when needed, and has been a tarot reader for many years. And he identifies himself as an eclectic gray witch.
Eclectic.
Eclectic. Did I say that? Electric or eclectic?
You said
electric.
Something like that.
He's eclectic. There you go. We're going to bring him on. We love Thrullas. He's been on the show 3 or 4 times, maybe 2 or 3. There he is. He's working on something.
It's eclectic.
Eclectic.
Or it's eclectic or electric slide. Hold on. I got to check. Are you guys playing music, or is it from before? Because something looping on mine.
It's probably before.
Are you guys?
We're not playing any now.
Okay, because that's not. It's doing it for some reason on my end.
What kind of music is it?
Sounds like an intro music.
Like our intro music?
Yeah, it might have been your intro music, but it's like it's constantly playing still on my end.
Wow.
Let me see.
Do you have the show playing in the background? Uh-oh. I lost.
We get him back in here in a minute. Hey, Lawana.
I don't think I do. I'll check and see here.
Hey, Jason, Lawana. Glad you can make it. There's Jeff Reagan's in the house.
What's up, Jeff?
There we go.
Paranormal 411 welcomes Jeff Reagan, Mr. Catalyst, East Tennessee.
So you get it fixed?
Hello?
He's froze up.
Did you freeze up on us?
Hey, Jason, glad you could join us. We're going to get this worked out in just a few minutes.
This is the great thing about live.
Yeah.
You get to see all the fun stuff. Remember, oh, look at this. Cindy. Look at this. We've already got Cindy on.
I made it.
Back. Now we got.
Made it back. Well, now we got somebody coming in.
We
Yeah.
got Cindy's already online.
She's online. She's ready to talk.
We got Delilah. She's in here. We got Lawanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Luana.
Yeah.
All kinds of people.
So, for those of, just tell, if you don't mind, who you are and everything for people that's, our first time listeners here or whatever. Just tell us about yourself.
Where do I start? No.
I gotta do this. Behave. Gotta do it right. I'm a 55-year-old man that lives in Massachusetts. That's a high priest. Was a high priest. We're still considered a high priest Wiccan. Because you don't lose it, obviously, if you're in it, you're in it. But I'm not. It's kind of like I'm eclectic. I go along with all different. Eclectic means you go from different paths, you may call upon different gods, different zones, different areas, different beings. Let's see, being a gray witch, I'm a balance of light and dark. So I work with either or, but mainly into the lighter forms and protection of others. Let's see what else. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
that's for sure. I'm happy to be here. I'm nervous as heck. I will admit that.
You should be nervous. You've done this before.
I'm always nervous when I go. I'm nervous still when I go live on my own live. I'm nervous.
Saturday, he's on here and he's doing it every Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah, and I was like, sometimes I get nervous, man. I can't help it. It just might be because any little thing. It seems like if it could trigger it to make a reaction counter, just keep flowing into something else. Like you might have something happen during that day, and then all of a sudden it just feathers on to something else.
Yep.
Like, oh, I'm going live, but you don't want to. It's not like you want to call in sick, but sometimes you do. You do.
I'll tell you, the worst for me is when Jason and I did our first ever talk this year in February at the Knoxville Public Library on the paranormal, and I was nervous as heck at first. It was a 2-hour public talk, and it's just Jason and me up there talking to a room full of people. And, but after about 15, 20 minutes, it got better, didn't it, Jason?
Oh yeah.
We're already doing 2 more this year. We've got the Knoxville Public Library again in October. And then UT wanted us to come in, the University of Tennessee. And so we're going to go do a 1-hour talk with them.
Dang, man, that's cool. Congratulations. You guys have taken off like that.
Yeah, it's scary. So I understand when you say scary. I understand.
Yeah.
Hello, Kelly.
Yeah. I used to run events and stuff like that, and like pagan pride days, some stuff like that, spiritual unity type of things. And I was the one that everybody went to. Something happened, something's going good, something's bad. And it's like every time it's like you're nervous. You never know if something's gonna fall, something gonna go, to the side and just make everything to where everybody hates it. But I get away from that, because the way I look at it is try to be positive upon it.
Right.
And try to be more like go for it, because if you don't go for it, then what? You wasted, this is like this amount of energy worrying about things more than it is, that you could have spent into it. But being so many people that do this type of readings and different type of things. They all have their own, I would say, niche, cliche, or whatever they
Yeah.
may have. You know, mine is a combination of different. I work with different things, different tarot decks, different pendulums, stuff like that. I work with those. I also do paranormal things that I've done. A few more others I'm going to be doing, and I get into it because of it's the rush,
Yes.
But some people, it's because they're afraid. It's the fear factor builds up inside them.
Yes. Yeah.
One thing happens, like a freaking broom falls over, or a mouse runs across the floor, and something falls over. Everybody's freaking out, running
Yes.
out the door. you know, but
I do the opposite. I run towards whatever it is. I always run for it. I always do.
Not me.
I always do.
I kind of stand there and say, if the light goes out, I'm out of here.
No, that last time you did really good. You was screaming, but you did really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it walked up behind you.
Exactly.
I never, I was a skeptic up until me and David got together and done his little house and made me a believer. I'll tell you.
It's funny to watch someone go from, and look, I think healthy skepticism is good, but for someone to go from a healthy, or from a hard skeptic to a healthy skeptic,
Right.
is a neat thing to watch.
Yes. Yeah. It is, because you have a lot of people that have seen things, and it's just like they question it, and then they're afraid to ask other people about it because people think you're crazy. Or something like that. Oh yeah, something's happened or whatever. They always try to make something appear within their minds of why that couldn't happen to you.
Yep.
Yep.
And
it's bad, because we've, as being beings that we have turned off so many things within our minds and spirits, and how we used to believe.
Yes. Yep.
That's why kids are so children are so common to be able to pick up on things. Animals are able to pick up on things more than we are. So
they've not been told that it isn't real.
Right. You're constantly told that something's not real.
Yep.
So eventually, even though you say, oh, well, I don't know what to believe, but eventually your mind kind of triggers it and clicks it off, to where it's like, okay, shifts it, to where you don't believe, or you don't believe what you see, or you just doubt it. You stuff with people that build up the things in their minds, and they doubt things over and over again. That gets rid of the same thing.
Yes.
Same problem.
So I got a question for you. Have you ever gave a reading and you really didn't want to give them a reading because it was bad? I mean, do you, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't like to, as they say, sugarcoat things. I just kind of go to this point with how things are. I will try to make lighter of it if I need to, because it might be issues of something negative going on, or try to make it a little bit of fun. I try to laugh a little bit, try to have a little bit of fun with people, but that doesn't always work. People's energies don't always get with other people to where they just, oh, that's not funny, or they get offended, or whatever it may be. It's you have to try to, in a lot of ways, when you're doing, you have to try to put yourself in somebody else's position, as though you ask that question. How would you feel? How would you want somebody to say it to you? And how would you want them to, you know what I mean? You have to try to feel them into their energies and what they're about. And with the situation. And normally, as people talk within this, like getting readings, the more they talk, you find out more information. So, okay, it's this. You go, you just kind of move things around as you need to. As being bad, yes, I've seen some very bad ones. I've seen and they ended up bad. They ended up going in that direction. To be honest with you, some things happened that it scared me, Freya. Some things she scared me for a second. I was like, "Wait, what's up?" She jumped up on my chair. She's like, "Hey," but you know, the tarot cards are a option of, or how do I want to, I wouldn't say an option. They're a opening of what could be. Doesn't
Right.
mean that they are or they will be. It's not confirmed. A lot of things can be
A
changed by that.
possibility.
Possibilities, right? It's a possibility. It's a possibility that might be standing out more, or it could be a possibility that it might not even happen.
Right.
Like I dealt with a lady that had a really serious court thing that was going up, very serious court thing. And I did a reading before she went to it and before the court. And then I did it after the second, the first court, and she had to go to the second court. They did exactly what I told her was going to happen. They were going to throw everything out, and they did. So she, helped a lot of people out in a lot of good ways, but it's not always accurate. Nobody's
Right.
100%. When people say that they're at accurate, doesn't mean. It might be just something that might be somebody else in the room or somebody else that's connected to that same type of thing that might be needed help to them.
Right.
I
So
would just wonder, because I don't know if I would want the ability or not, because it would be hard for me to tell somebody some bad news and it really happened. I mean, I got to give you kudos because I couldn't do it.
it is difficult and it's rough. It can be. You don't want to be like the one that says, "Oh, see, I told you," but you know what I mean. You want to be. You have to take it and put yourself in their position. Sometimes a lot of readers do that. They put themselves in other people's positions to where they feel upon how how would they react and how to tell them. You got to have that empathy a little bit. To where this might be a really trauma thing.
Mhm.
This might set the person off way. To make everything just go like a dominoes effect.
Mhm.
But that's because of actions that they made. Doesn't mean it's actions that was said. Could be
Right.
actions that they might have changed it to where it did happen, because they made the wrong choice about something.
Right.
Or, it could be a lot of things. A lot of people always, they're always wanting to know about relationships and love. So relationships and love is pretty much as you have for two people. Relationships not a one-sided thing, it's a two-sided thing.
That makes sense that, since you said that, things are not set in stone. And if you
No.
tell somebody that something bad, they can change the outcome.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, like
sure
that.
So,
I'm sure it has something to do with whatever path that they're on at that moment, and if they change it, then the future could possibly change too.
Right. Right. It has a lot to do with time. Time is a factor. As they say, it branches out strings. Just like what could happen. Well, this could change this. One day, walking out the door because some reason you forgot to sit there and put your coffee cup lid on, and you decided, oh, I forgot to grab it, so you got to run back in the house. That few moments moments or seconds could be something that ultimately changes everything within your future.
mhm,
Right.
You
yeah.
know, a semi truck going down the road, boom, it would have hit or not hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
We're talking
a lot
about
of people,
Final Destination stuff now.
Yeah.
yeah, final destination type things. I mean, um, being so many different things that can happen. People just they will sometimes allow their own minds to make things happen.
Right.
They manifest it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
And that's a big
manifest.
thing. A lot of people don't understand how powerful we are, and that constantly thinking about things over and over again and things like that will manifest those very things that you don't want into your life.
Exactly. Exactly. They will. You can, if you're constantly thinking and dwelling upon something that is negative, you're
Mhm.
just going to bring more negative into
Yes.
your area.
Well, the
Therefore, you're
universe
going to
gives
bring
you
more
what it is
negative.
that you're always thinking about, right? I mean, that's a law
Mhm.
of attraction, and the law of attraction says that what's always on your mind is what you're going to get.
Wait,
You know?
right, right, and that's true. That's
Yeah.
very true. Um, people that are normally happy and happy-go-lucky, as I would say, I'm okay. People that are normally happy and happy-go-lucky normally have a positive outlook on life.
Mm-hmm.
But what they do is, it seems most of them sit there and figured out a way to overcome and bear, or put that into a file cabinet and lock things away that doesn't need to be around them or
Mm-hmm.
bother them. And they have much happier life. Most people are like
Yes.
that. But your happiness is not, it's you. That's ultimately, it's your happiness. Other
Right.
people can make your life horrible, but
Right.
that's because you're allowing them to be there, or be there around you, or you know what I mean? You're on the phone with them and they're just bothering you or whatever.
Mhm.
Well, why do I have to listen to this? You know what I mean? But people, I've been trying to pushing this out lately, and it's hard because it's hard for me to do it. Okay, to think more positive, be more positive.
Mhm.
Um, but training your mind to do something, if you do it enough, and if you think about it enough, and if you believe in yourself enough and not beating up on yourself, you'll make those positive things happen.
Yep.
You'll make those things happen.
That's absolutely true.
But some people, they would rather just be like, I don't know, what do they call them, Debbie Downers or whatever,
Yep.
you know,
That's it.
or
Debbie Downer.
or Karens, or such. I hope there's no Karen here that's, but if we get one, I'm not picking on you, but I mean,
Right.
whatever everybody says,
You got a
you know,
Cindy on here, but not a Karen.
get a Cindy, but no Karen. Okay, so we got, so well, that's good. So we're safe. We're
Yeah.
safe. At least we won't get, unless we get
She's
off
actually
some.
already on the phone.
Cindy
Oh,
is.
Yeah. Would you
So
like to talk to her?
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
bring her on. Let's talk to Cindy. Hello, Cindy.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good.
Hello, Cindy. How are you?
I am doing great.
Good, good, good. You was interested in me doing a reading for you, or did you have something else that you wanted to talk about or try?
No, it's been a while since I've had a reading, and I was hoping to get a reading.
Okay. Um, do me a favor. Pick a number 1 through 10, please.
7.
Let's see. Interesting. That
Uh-oh.
practicing someone. You can be practicing with things that you're working on yourself with some new studies, or feeling, maybe. No. Go.
I've been
Um,
working on myself, yes.
you're working on yourself. You're working on like a shadow work type thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Ah. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the Eight of Swords, and I'm gonna give you a little description based upon what I see within the card. Okay, that the lady has going on around her. Okay, different decks, different cards, different
Uh-huh.
definitions for different things and different meanings. But what I see in the background is ruins. As you can see, the castle was there and the ruins in the background. Okay, being blindfolded and having the sword around you, just having. Uh, do you feel like you feel like things are bringing you and holding you in place on something, and like at a standstill, like you're not moving ahead with something. Are you having a tough time with something going on? Is it getting over things, or is it getting over an issue that you have within yourself? Maybe you're working on.
Wow, that makes sense. Yes, very toxic relationship.
Mhm.
Got out of that. It's been 3 years.
Wow.
That's the ruins card that you walked away from. Was it being blindfolded? You're still got yourself covered. Your mind, you're holding and blocking a lot of things within yourself, of things that happened within that toxic relationship. Okay.
Mhm.
I would say the biggest thing is are you are you in the same area as this person?
Yes.
That's why it's making it so tough. That's what the swords are around you like that. Okay. So you feel in a lot of ways that you had to do a total surrender to escape from what happened. And you feel like you're still kind of bound by it, but you're not. It's only because you're bound is because you're still in the same area, same location of what has happened. Okay, so you're still getting that energies from that. You're picking up on some of those. Do you feel do you feel like you're threatened at all? That's a weird question. Sorry, but
Yes and
just
no.
being honest. Yeah, honestly,
No.
I kind of feel
Yes
that. I
and
kind of
no.
yeah. I felt like you feel like you've had a little bit. You've had a lot of issues with this person. A lot, too
Wow,
many,
that's an
more than
understatement.
yeah. um, don't tie yourself down to one spot because of the situation at hand that's happened. It's like an open doorway, okay? It's like flying away out of the swords and not just walking into them and letting them cut you. You understand?
Yeah.
Your choices are yours, but um, I feel like it's almost like that. It's almost like the circling. You know what I mean? Like the circling of the stagecoach is like you always feel like this person might be watching and keeping an eye on you. So that's why.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Absolutely.
Wow. That's awesome.
I have a little portrait here that I'm constantly watching. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, that is hard to work with. That is hard. Do you have attachments to this person? Obviously.
I'm sorry.
Do you have binding attachments that would have to go into the future with this person?
No. No. I took care of all of that. No.
You've cut the ties completely.
I have cut the ties completely. Yes.
You don't answer, you don't text, you don't email, you don't do any of that.
Oh heck no.
Okay, good, good. Okay. Because I felt like at one point probably from the beginning when you first broke up, there was a lot of issues with you back and forth floppy type of thing. I felt, you wasn't sure. You felt like maybe you was uncertain of yourself, is what I'm thinking, feeling.
Uh, there was a lot of manipulation.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like a lot of.
And then I found myself. Yeah. Then I found myself, and yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
it's taken 3 years. I got myself out of it.
Right.
There's no going back. But I do have my little fortress here.
That's good. That's good. You have yours, but you've walked away from what you had with him, though, or that person, whatever it may be.
Oh God, yeah.
Good. Good. It's not ruins that you'd want to return to, or the situation at hand in any way, shape, or form. Congratulations, number one, for leaving that situation. That takes a big step from a lot of people, to ultimately get the energy and the to push forward to do it and not be like standing still and be like, oh well, I'm gonna wait another month, or you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. You're not. It wasn't a bad card. It just showed what you had with your past and your experiences of things and how you tried to handle them. Take them and move them on with others too that might need that information. I feel.
Okay.
All right. So that's cool.
Okay.
That's very interesting. Congratulations, though. I mean, seriously, that you've gotten away from that. Keep working and moving yourself forward. Don't give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. You got this. You made it through the hardest step, which is the first one.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you for calling.
Absolutely.
You have a good night.
Thanks. Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
how do you do that? It's crazy.
Well, my biggest everybody's a little bit ways are different. They might have the car will fall, the car will do this, or something tells them, or someone tells them. Me, I actually hear stop, this is one, just go from there. And that's normally a lot of my cards actually fall with people that I've done the readings for. Like when I do the private readings,
Yeah.
private readings, there's a lot more cards and there's a lot more details into depth and how things with it. And a lot of them I've done very well because I've read people from all over the United States and all over the world.
Mhm.
Australia, Europe, England.
Wow.
I've done all types of readings from everywhere, all over the place. And it's like, but there has been one time, you ready for this? There has been one time that I literally done a reading and I told the people I would stop and I just said, this is not your reading.
Really?
This is, I literally did. And it just, to me, I just didn't, and then I didn't feel it. I didn't feel that was the cards. It was meant for that one. And the funny thing is, those cards were actually meant for me. And I was like,
You for yourself.
yeah, because I was sitting there trying, I'm doing the reading and I'm thinking, this kind of sounds like me, and I'm like, no, maybe this person's having the same thing, this guy, and another, and no, it was like sounding like me, and I'm like, holy smokes. And then I just said, okay, and they said, well, we'll try. I said, okay, let's start over. Let's just start over because I told him about it. It shocked me because I don't normally read people that I'm with, even, like when you're dating or married to someone, that's just me. That's just me. It's hard. I'll do it, but it's very rare that I will do it because I don't like to see what's coming on that, someone that close to me. And it's just kind of like, oh shoot, that's interesting. I just pulled a death card. Yeah, the death card. I did. I just pulled it. I was like, death card. I was thinking because of the changes he's having to go through, she's releasing the black armor from the past to put on her armor to move forward. So it's more on to what she has. Don't worry about it because the death card is actually not you're gonna die. The death card is a changing, a releasing, a shedding of skin, a renewing of life type of thing.
Right.
So I just pulled that card for no reason, but something said go for it. And I get that.
The wife and I have something going that's crazy going on, and well, we've got like multiple things going, right? We've got a bunch of irons in the fire, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And was wanting to see if you could help us on that. See what the cards.
I'd love to. See, okay. Give me a number 1 through 10.
9.
9. Okay. Ooh. Dragon deck.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I think I pulled the
That's what I
Dragon
like.
deck last time. Is that not
I-
funny?
Mhm.
I think you did. I think it was a different deck, though. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What do we feel as those? No. Time. Wow. The Time Dragon. So with the Time Dragon, the things that you have coming up and that you're working on and planning on, the time is coming near. So it is coming very soon. The things that you are working on, they will come into picture into form. This dragon is rising up out of the ocean with like a fairy type person sitting on it too. I don't know if you see that. So magical new adventures is what you see coming forward to you with time.
Okay.
That's good. This time is moving toward. It's saying it's coming closer towards it. What are you working on? Something that's like you want to do in next year?
Yeah,
Beginning of the
we've got our house up for sale, and we're seeing when it might sell.
Yeah. It's saying pretty in the market time. It's going to be closer towards the beginning of next year. Is what I'm picking up on that. Moving forward, it is your time to do it. So you'll get it sold. I know a few people are wanting to sell their houses. Like Kelly, she's trying to sell her house too.
Yeah.
Yeah, her paranormal house. Her haunted house.
We've got a couple people asking if they could do a reading through the messenger.
Through Messenger?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I can't
Yeah.
because
Through
I'm
the
on my
chat.
phone. To the chat. Let me see if I can do it on here on my phone. See the chat.
You should be able to see our chat.
Okay, I can see it now.
You got like
Okay.
Delilah and Baby
Yep.
Girl.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So Baby Girl. Let's do Baby Girl. First again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He froze.
Hold on a second. He'll be right back with us. And whoever is waiting on the other line after he gets done with Baby Girl, I will bring you straight in.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Baby Girls now. Can you see? I'm not looking at comments right now. Can you tell what number 1 through 10?
What number, Baby Girl, 1 through 10?
Yeah, so we can choose which deck we're gonna use. See what we have.
She says 7.
7 too.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man, that deck went flying. Almost.
It wanted to be used. It's like, you haven't used me.
I know, right? Well, I haven't used this one in a while. This is a witch's deck, actually. This is interesting. I haven't used this in a while.
Just for the viewers, how many decks do you have?
I have 10 right now, but I'll have a few more pretty soon.
Yeah.
Getting ready to get a few more. I like to get stuff. I try to get stuff that a lot of people don't have. I like a lot of dragon decks, witchy decks. I got a familiars deck for witches. They're animals. I've got one for plants, that kind of thing. Yeah. I got 10 for right now. Let's see what we have. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, this is for her, Baby Girl. You've got the shadow side. Are you working? Man, is a lot of people working on this stuff right now? A lot of people seem to be working on themselves right now, working within their shadows. And what some people don't understand, shadow work, as in for witches, shadow work is self-work, self-healing,
Right.
inner self, inner healing, and to better themselves. This one here is one that shows is actually, light is being brought into your darker side. So that's what I'm getting from this. See how this person here is holding out and blocking out the light. The woman's here facing the light as it is, but yet she's hiding from this guy. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's multiples. I see. Ah, okay. Working on your dark sides and stuff. Are you overcoming a fear? Are you having to do something that you have to do with a fear, by the way? Because this one might show something like that, I feel. And the shadowy figure in the back of this right now. Working in self, finding that the light is bright to them. They have the person that's coming into this cabin with the light behind them, which actually ultimately looks like death. Same thing. Same like the death card, some type of thing. You know, the shedding, removal, renewal. You're renewing yourself, bringing yourself into better forms than this. But I feel like something's still bothering her. Something's still around. Something might be possibly something from the past that they still have or still in control of. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think, baby girl?
I think I think I know her situation a little bit, and that goes right along with something that yeah.
See, especially when I'm doing publicly like this, I don't go into details of stuff and bringing out really bad things and going delve into things publicly because, you know, it's really nobody's business on certain things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know when to, you know what I mean, and when not to.
He says that living without her husband, it's been hard. She says last weekend was a 1 year anniversary of his death.
Yes, that's what so you're still the memories, you still have them burning inside of you. You still have them going through your mind, and you're still having to deal with that part in your life. You know, you're still, because it's been a year. Is that what she said?
Yep.
1 year.
Yeah, it's been a year. You're still, it's still fresh, it's still new. But no, you know, if you're wanting to know if that person's around you, that's something else we could work with, you know, and do too, and see if anything comes through on that. But it seemed like you have a few people that's around you, spirit guides. That's for sure. She has a few ancestors that just seem to be around that person a lot, and they're not female, they're male, they're both. There's multiple. That's what I'm picking up.
That's awesome.
It is. Hope that helped you, baby girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason, pick a number between 1 and 10.
Now, this is Jason Finch. She's in the chat room.
Okay. What number has he got?
Let's see.
Baby girl says she's not alone. Her dad may be with her.
Yeah, her dad. There is a man. There's an older gentleman that was with her, for sure.
Jason Finch says 8.
8. That's weird. I was just looking at that one. I was just looking at that. I was looking at number 8. Okay, now I know I have to be. Okay, I'll do this as good as I can and try to tone it down to where it's not too bad. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, good luck with that. No, I was kidding. Hey, I don't really. The first card that's showing right now would already get me in trouble. I'd be just looking at the first card on top before I even shuffled them. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. Like, that's the first one to already get me in trouble. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, this is for him. Jay, acceptance, better watch out. I'm coming for it next. Inner peace is my. Yeah. I'll just let you read it.
There you go.
Inner peace is your,
Inner peace is
what,
your. Go ahead and say it.
yeah, is my bitch.
Yes.
Okay. And what you're doing basically is saying that you're accepting that you can handle all the bullshit that all these people around you are throwing at you and still having to make you deal with and put up with. But you know what? You're still seeing the strong and saying, you know what? It doesn't matter. I got this. This is mine. It is mine. And I can handle this because it's my bitch. And that's basically what it is. So I mean, that's a pretty good one. I mean, the first one was better, worse than that. Oh, and that was toning that one down.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I get some doozies. I get some very interesting pulls sometimes.
We got a call. Let's pull them up. Let's see what they have
All
to say.
right. Flag Nightline.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear.
Okay. I'd like to have a reading, please.
Okay. How about a number 1 through 10?
5.
5. Okay. That should be interesting. My decks are mixed up, so I don't know what deck it's going to be till literally I pull it out and do this.
Hey, caller, I just got a psychic thought that
Uh-oh.
there's a text message you need to answer.
Okay.
Get on that text. You know, yeah.
Make that text your bitch.
That's right. He said it. I can see it now. Okay, good.
Jason Fitch said, "Wow, thank you for that reading."
You're welcome, brother. You know what? Don't just let it go like this. You know what I'm saying? They're just jealous because they can't do what you're fixing and what you're handling. That's how you may handle that, Jason. Okay, let's see what she has here. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. I actually pulled the Divine Order Dragon on you. And things are positive. Things are moving to your way. They're moving into your direction, how you were wanting things to go.
Wow.
As long as you keep staying positive, they'll keep moving the way you want them to. Divine Order is a very strong card to get in this deck. That's a very strong card. So as long as you just, don't jump off a cliff or anything crazy, you'll be fine. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything, just keep yourself positive. Just keep yourself going, moving forward. You got this. Don't test yourself. It shouldn't be. Don't let others test you neither, especially if you need to text them back.
Yes, exactly. Because it's about something in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah, I see that.
It needs urgent yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not even going there. You guys handle that on your own.
When psychic things happen to you, and I'm not even psychic. I mean,
And the shit just pop. Oh, excuse me. The stuff just pops right out.
yeah, poop. No.
The deck just flies right across.
That's it. So, how'd you like your reading?
It was really interesting.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Both of them were interesting, huh?
Yeah. Things are a go ahead for what you guys got planned and what you're doing with the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I think things are going to start changing a lot. See, even, with a lot of things that are happening, some things are going to change. Some things are going to be changing for the better and some not so good. But housing is getting to be, everybody's getting ready to jump on that stuff, especially beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Next year, I think. But
trying to get out of it.
Well,
we
thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
All right. Bye.
Baby girl says she might have to get a hold of you for a deeper dive sometime. So I'm
Okay.
sure we'll give out his information at the end of the show.
Yep. Or you can contact. Yeah, I can get where you can get a hold of me either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can do that. Do that. That's easy. I've honestly for quite a while I didn't read cards for a little while because I just kind of it was always to a point to where I was got burned out for a little bit. I had to you gotta take a break because when you go and you're putting on this energy, you're still putting your energies out there when you're coming out doing this. Even if you're not doing reading, you guys are putting your energies into it. And I know sometimes, you might have something where you just want to take a break, take a vacation or a week or two. And that's what I did. You got to know when to do it though.
Mhm.
You start feeling it getting to a point to where you're starting to crash. It's never good to keep doing that, and it's good to readjust,
Right.
because you don't want to burn yourself out. And I know a lot of people that do lives that used to do them. They were doing every freaking day. I'm like, no way, no, because that's a lot of energy. I mean, you figure you're on there for an hour or two doing readings and stuff, and then you're doing them maybe a few times a week or whatever, and you're doing good with them. But then there's sometimes to where it can fluctuate. It's like anything.
Yeah.
How's that song go? The good, the bad, and the ugly. So what do we got? Do we have more we got to do?
I think we do. I think we had another one that wanted to. Just down.
Delilah.
I think it. Yep, it was
Yeah, Delilah.
Yep.
Okay.
Delilah, you don't have to call in to get a reading. You could
Just pick a number between 1 and 10 and put it in the chat, and he can do it from there. After this one, we'll take a break and let Thrullas take a break, and we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll do it again.
Yeah.
And part 2 of the party starts.
Party 2. Yeah, that will be interesting after the halftime break, right?
Yes.
Wait till I come back. Yeah. It happens. It happens. Delilah's I'm thinking she probably said any choice, or did she put a number?
She didn't put anything yet.
So she's wanting me. She's probably. Let's see. I'm thinking. Let's see what she comes out with. If she does, this one, no, or this one. Thinking. Yeah. Did she put one or no? If not, I'll just go ahead and pull this deck.
Yeah, she's
still typing.
Nope.
Thinking.
Not said nothing.
Okay. She's probably okay with it.
But yeah, go ahead and we'll.
Yeah, she's probably okay with it. Yes. Resilience.
She said, I don't have a number. I need to know what message the spirits have for me. Should I continue along the same path or change it?
Well, this answers it perfectly. Resilience. Finding your limits. Going on the path that you're heading now, you've seen some of the issues that you've had to deal with and some of your limits on that behalf, and you notice how things are changing. So as your spirit, as you are walking on your spiritual path, Delilah, you are moving ahead. Don't think that you're looking back. Don't look back. There's no reason for it. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. That's done. That's over with. Can't change any of that stuff in the past. So I'm definitely saying yes on her question.
Right.
It's awesome.
No.
I got
Yeah.
awesome reading. Everybody else has got awesome readings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to fill these phone lines up while we're on break. Everybody call in.
Who all's here that hasn't got one yet? Because I know we've not had that many people. Remember the number is 865-800-4152. That's 865-800-4152. And if you're watching on any of our things, it's right there. It shows right underneath a show call-in number. So
That's it.
865-800-4152.
Delilah said she's referring to the spiritual path she recently started.
Yes. Continue the path that you started. You're heading the right way. You're doing well.
All right.
Thank you, Overly Overstoked Oscars.
Yeah, call in.
Yeah, call in if you
Get
want
a
to
reading.
get a reading.
Come on in, calm down.
Call in.
Yes. Come on down.
Come on down.
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
You might win the lottery after this.
We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And we'll come back. It's only like a 4-minute break, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's only a 4-minute break. Please, everybody, don't go running off or nothing. We're still here, just taking a quick break. You get to listen to some Catalyst on this break. So,
Cool.
Hey,
We'll be back with Thrullas and see you in a minute.
yes,
All
some
right.
live readings.
In the heart of Madisonville, Tennessee, lies a pizzeria like no other. Step through the door of Legends and Lore Pizzeria and be transported to a realm where paranormal and cryptid encounters along with mouth-watering pizza go hand in hand. Meet Eddie and his crew, who serve up slices of the supernatural along with the best pies in town. With the walls adorned with eerie artifacts, indulge in piping hot slices that melt in your mouth and tease your taste buds. And it's not just the locals who love the incredible pizza. Legends and Lore has been selected as the best pizza joint in all of Monroe County. As lovers of everything pizza and the paranormal, the owners have mastered the art of crafting unforgettable combinations that will leave you wanting more. To stay connected with this mystical eatery, follow Legends and Lore Pizzeria on Facebook, where tales of their latest creations and upcoming specials will be shared. Make sure to browse their custom menu, featuring legendary pizzas like the Chupacabra Ranch and the Exorcist. So, whether you have an appetite for the supernatural or simply seek the best pizza in town, Legends and Lore is the place to be. Come for the unforgettable flavors, stay for the captivating stories, and find yourself in a world where legends and pizza collide.
What if the world we know is merely a fraction of reality? What if there are forces, entities, and phenomena that exist just beyond our comprehension in the shadows of the unknown? Welcome to Paranormal 411, your gateway to the unexplained and the downright chilling.
Get ready to rock with the electrifying sound of Catalyst, a band that's sure to leave you wanting more. With their powerful lyrics and killer riffs, Catalyst is a great sound in the world of rock music. You can listen and find Catalyst on Bandcamp, or go to the link at paranormal411.org and click on their banner.
Woo! We are back.
All right, we are back.
We got Thrullas on the line.
Yes, we do.
We're doing live readings. So if you want to call in again, 865-800-4152. That is 865-800-4152. Call us.
And overly stocked Oscars.
Mhm.
She says she likes the music.
She likes the music.
Yes,
That's jamming.
that's our good friends Catalyst.
From East Tennessee, yeah.
Yep, they allow us to play some of their music on here, so we do.
There's some good music there.
Yes.
It's jamming out, man.
Yes.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about, and I'd like to hear it again, is when you were 21 and the near-death experiences you had.
When I was 21, I just got married, and a week later after I got married, I had a car accident where I T-boned a woman's car because she ran a red light, and she was. It was a Lincoln back in the in that time period, so they were pretty much made out of steel. It was like me hitting a tank with my car, and it. I went to the windshield with the seatbelt on, bent the steering wheel completely in half from me holding it, broke my sternum off, broke my neck in 3 places. Still completely broken. No one can fix it medically. It's not available at this time yet. And I was in the ambulance and I flatlined. And when I flatlined, I came out of my body and I just saw myself standing or laying there with this paramedic. I'm riding the back, and here I am standing in this ambulance, and I'm like, what the heck? And here I am seeing myself, like, what the heck's going on? And
crazy.
I was listening for a while, and it's kind of just watching the whole thing. But then all of a sudden, I heard a bunch of these voices. It was like men, men and women, ancestors. It sounded like just a bunch of people. It was almost like a crowd. It's not your time. Just go back. And I'm like, okay, So I did. I mean, I did. I jumped back in, and I'm telling you, people. I've heard other people say this, but it feels like you're being body slammed on the gurney or whatever you're on when you pass over. It felt like somebody picked me up and just body slammed me down on it when I jumped back in. It was like, and I shocked back open, and they didn't use any paddles or nothing on me. She was working on trying to get things together to do things for me, I guess. But the worst part of it all was my ear from the hole out was completely ripped in half. The glass, it literally severed my ears. I was not saying like some people that got shot in the ear, but they didn't bleed very much. Let's put it that way.
Dang.
You bleed a lot when your ear is cut and ripped or shot or whatever. The stating point, it normally bleeds a lot more. I bled out from it. I bled out. They said I flatlined and died twice on the way to the hospital.
Wow.
And they were like, you did it one time in the ambulance, and then on the way into the ambulance room, to the emergency room, did it again, I guess. It was like, that's a whole new thing, man. Whenever I guess you'd say a second chance at life.
Yeah.
But that was a painful day. That was not just because of our car accident, but I think the plastic surgery where they sewed my ear back together. That was very painful because they wasn't able to use any type of numbing agents or anything because my blood would shoot more out my ear.
Wow.
So I had to take it with plastic surgery. They did plastic surgery, however they do it. And it's just sewed it back together.
When you were out of your body, feel any fear at all? Like you afraid? Like, I had a similar experience, which I can't definitive, definitively say that it was OBE, but I could have passed on, for a minute in my
Right.
sleep. I don't know, but I was scared when it happened to me, and I was swimming, air swimming, trying to get back to my body. I just wondering if you felt like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like you feel like you're floating kind of thing. Like you just like me. I was it. I almost felt like I had to hold on to the top of the ambulance because of it. Because of the
Yeah, I was
movement.
trying to pull you out, or
Yeah, it was like I was like it was like something was going like this. You're still in the ambulance. You're still in the ambulance. So my body was constantly just like moving and stuff, and I was like, what is going on? But he was the paramedic. The driver was all over for the place especially when I came out, because I grabbed the paramedic's arm. She was freaked her out because I didn't like grab it like no, I went like like a fling, hey, what are you doing, kind of thing, and I to me it's like it's a flying type of thing, and it's a lightness. But when you go back in with me, when I went back in, it felt like just like falling from, I don't know, couples, like a story, just and just like all your energy coming out of you,
Yeah.
like when you knock the wind out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, but worse.
Wow.
But it wasn't your wind being, it was your whole freaking energy being knocked out of you, is what it
Yeah.
felt like. It did. It was so, it was and I didn't realize a lot of things until that happened, when that happened, and the change afterwards, after that day, that changed my life.
Yeah, and you're right when you say that, because I was up on the ceiling trying to keep myself in the room.
Right.
Something was pulling me, and then when I did finally get back to my body, it hit hard, and I woke up out of a
Yeah.
sleep. I may have not been asleep. I may have been, but
Well, as people have asked that before, can you, if something happens to you in your dreams, will you pass over?
yeah,
And they say, so yeah, you can. It can happen. Where your body will just shut down and stop. But it's not something that you can. It's not like you're going to really be able to control. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, okay. Today's the day. Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. I want to make it a couple more years. No, it doesn't work that way.
The only thing that's different between mine and yours probably is that I didn't hear anything. It was completely silent.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it was weird.
It was pretty silent. Until like I could. It was almost like being in a tunnel, and the echoing from the distance of somebody's voice was the other people. Okay, the other voices.
Yeah.
That said to it's not your time. It's time to go back. And I remember one thing. I was like, I just got freaking married. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a week after my marriage. My first. I was like, what the heck? How can this happen? But boy, yeah, that change. It changed your life. It changes your life knowing when you feel that you have that second chance type of thing. You think about things a lot more. You look more at things in steps, and you start thinking. You just, one thing you want to hope though is that you don't become time obsessed with it, because you're so worried about time running out. Right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to become time obsessed.
Yeah, I didn't take that as a death thing. I thought I just came out of my body, which a lot of people.
And then, right, astrally project out of your body.
But then when I hear other people talk about near death It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
It is pretty much like that. It feels like when you're doing the out of body thing, it is like that. And it's like cutting of that whole thing. If your cord's cut, therefore you're not part of it anymore. That's it. You're lost. You're lost. That's as they say. You got to be attached to you're attached to your body, your soul is there. But at one point it cuts away and it breaks away. It goes on.
Delilah says that they had an OBE during a grand mal seizure, and it was definitely a life-changing experience.
It is. Definitely is. Definitely is. It wakes a lot of people up real quick to think about, hey, you better change. It's like that whole thing with the Christmas Carol, Scrooge, the three ghosts.
Yep.
Visiting, right? Well, this ghost will show you this and show you this and this and this. How it's all what you do next from there on,
right?
And how you handle it, right? You either got to waste your time that you have left, or enjoy it,
right?
And that's the way I think, and I try to feel that way. But it's not every day is a good day. Not and anyone who says every day is a good day, bullshit. Yeah, I'm sure.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, every day is a good day. Is that why that glass fell out of that cabinet on top of your head? That was a good day, right? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Ever.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, why couldn't it be like a bag of money fall on you or something? But
right.
No.
Would definitely be the best day ever.
Right.
A big bag. I got my back hurt the other day. Really? How'd that happen? A big bag of money just fell on me.
It deserted real bad. Couldn't even get up anymore.
My back hurts so bad, but I don't have to work anymore. I mean, I got a big bag of money. No.
Those people that got that Powerball, it was at 2 point something or whatever.
God.
It was billions of dollars.
Billion.
Shoot, can you imagine how much taxes they took out of that alone? If you if you take the tax out,
yes,
it's a lot.
Yes, but that's still. Could you imagine waking up? That's life changing money. I think if I know it was two people that won it, but I know one person. If only one person won it, the cash take home would have been almost $600 million after all the taxes and everything.
Wow. Yeah, that's just pocket change.
Yeah, I mean, man, I might be able to take a vacation and then I would just have to go right back to work. I mean, what the heck? No.
I wouldn't want to do anything with it.
Give me some numbers and I'll make you a millionaire.
There you go. 27's one, 44 is another. You know what? That is kind of funny though. I do notice it with my gifts. They don't really help me as much.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a good way to put it. They do, but they don't. They're not, my gifts are not like, oh, well, I want the lottery numbers. I can't do those kind of things. For me, but it's like, I'm always saying, 27 comes up on that scratch off ticket, which is my birthday. I would win. So I was screwing around one day and I'm like, okay, the number, how you get winning tickets, the winning numbers at the top that you're supposed to use.
Yep.
Let's try 26 and 28 came up, right? Not 27. It has to be the one before and one after.
Yeah.
Those came up. And then that 27 came up that didn't show up in the winning numbers in the lower right. It says $5 million. I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's real nice. That's not cool.
Oh man.
Life is like everyone else's. Yeah. Nothing is always perfect.
Yeah.
You try to make it that way.
I think overly overstocked Oscars was wanting a reading through the chat.
Was she?
Yeah. If you can give us a number between 1 and 10, you can get your reading, Oscars.
Yes. What is your number?
Yeah, 8675309.
Yes.
You got it.
He says
That's
number 6.
number 6. I just want you to know I did change them all around before we came back.
Did you?
Yeah,
You
I
reshuffled
did that a lot. I'll reshuffle all the decks. I'll move them around and be
I
like,
was wanting to get a number 8, but you've reshuffled them. I'm gonna have to do this psychically.
Yep.
yeah, you got to try to figure out something to put down. Okay, for hers. Okay, for hers, let's put it this way. This deck has to deal with flour. Let's put it that way. Legally flour, like legal. Never mind. You guys catch on. I know maybe
Yes.
the others will. Maybe not. I don't know. Some will be like, I wish I could.
Yeah.
I get that too. Oh,
Overly Overstoked says she loves flour.
Early Overstock loves flour. This is interesting because you got the My Booty card. That just doesn't sound right. My Booty.
My booty.
My Booty. That's what his name is. My Booty. My Booty, which has to do with the keys. Look at the keys. It's something you have doing with the keys. But there's ones particular. You have some that are floating with some. Okay. So the plant one, which is the key to success, is the one that's dropping into your hand. And it looks like you're letting go of another key to remove that, to have that happen. So as I see this key, see how this key is dropping here? And this was coming into your hand, but this was dropping from the one you worn and is now coming into a new. So a new beginning, a new type of thing is happening with you, a new opening, because you have the key coming to open that door to you in the future. Nice. It's an interesting one.
Oh.
That'd be a good one to deal with the house, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that could be for yours too. It could also go into you, kind of delve into your some. You know, dropping of the old keys, bringing in the new key.
Mm-hmm.
Baby girl says cough, cough, puff, puff, pass.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do. I agree with that. I give me 1 second.
Overly Overstoked Oscar said that was interesting. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Incense is
Yeah,
burning.
that was interesting.
So yeah, some of these has gotten a lot of changing things going on with time right now. Have you guys seen the thing with the what do they call that? What do you guys think about the asteroid that's heading this way?
Oh, the 3-eye Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that what's funny is that like you have even NASA officials and stuff like that saying that it's moving faster than anything has before. And
Right.
it seems to almost be maneuvering.
Yeah, it's actually moving
Kind
faster.
of changed position.
Do you remember the one that was here before? The one called what was it called? Omnivorous or something like that, which means distance traveler.
Yeah.
This one is faster than that. It's
Yeah.
moving faster and directing, doing all that stuff like it was. So they're saying that they're saying some people have stated that they have already found out that it is made out of certain materials that is not of our galaxy.
Yep.
So, but they did state that before that by the time that it got here, we would be on the other side of the sun where it would be. But what seems to be, but see, things have changed, as they've said.
Yeah.
It's made
it almost looks like it's going straight for Mars now, where it was supposed to miss it.
Yeah, it's making all kinds of weird things now.
Mm-hmm.
That's odd.
Yeah.
I think,
weird.
imagine if it's a probe. I think it's a probe like the last one.
Yep.
You know, like they're just coming to check out on us and see how we are.
Yep.
You know, just kind of feel they know how we are. You agree?
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've all,
Have you watched the latest video they put out? The UAP video where the Hellfire missile hits it.
Oh yeah, it just basically bounced off it and revealed
Yes.
itself. Look, let me tell you guys something. If that didn't do any damage, that should give you a warning right there. Don't fuck with it.
That's exactly what I was just
Don't
about
fuck
to say.
with it.
Why are you
Just
Leave
shooting
it
at this
alone.
thing? Yeah,
leave
don't
it
shoot
alone.
at 'em.
It's like shooting spitballs at that thing. That thing was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to mess with it. Oh, well, we need to find something better to shoot at it. No, it means stop, because that means you can kick your butt. You know, that's the way I look at it. That's something pretty dangerous right there that can
it's
reform itself.
yes. Yeah, it's crazy. Delilah asked,
Terminator.
are they 100% sure it's an asteroid? Maybe it's a ship. I know Avi Loeb, he's a university professor, and he thinks that it's very likely a ship.
Yeah. They're saying that it's not, it's made out of materials or something kind of metals, I believe. I think even Elon said that they'd done something and they found out it's not made of normal metals or something.
Yeah, they looked at it through something and said that from the gases that it's emitting and different things that they're thinking that they know for a fact. I mean, we already know that it came in from outside of our universe.
Right.
But they think that it was made, created, whatever, under completely different science than what we have here. So whether it was we'll say if it's a comet or an asteroid, it was done under something we've never witnessed or been able to study.
Right. And you know what else is interesting? Some of the people that say that they know about this, that it's coming and all that, and they, when they tell you a date and they say, oh, they're going to be here September 16th, and 16th comes around, that didn't happen. Right?
Yeah.
And because they're trying to get, they're trying to get their likes or TikTok hits or whatever they're on. Oh, I could tell you what date it's going to be. And they tell you this date, and that date comes up. And then you don't see them again. They disappear.
They're gone.
Or for a little while, at least.
Yeah, I remember I was in the third grade, maybe second grade. Oh, comet's going to hit the Earth this day.
Right.
This was like in our late 70s, I guess.
Right.
I mean, it's been going on for a while. Predictions like that.
Well, Ragnarok is what the whole thing is. In the Norse pagans' past, is what Ragnarok was all about, was the asteroid hitting Earth.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is interesting is that no other ones are like that.
Mm.
They don't say that type of thing.
Nope.
They're saying this. They might say something else, but they're not saying that. They're all saying that something is going to come back to do this, to stop it, or this is going to happen, or this one. I mean, are we going to have are we going to have the intergalactic football game starting in next year?
Right.
Are we getting ready to do some? Is it going to be like casinos opened up by these aliens? Or something, right? I mean, there's something coming.
Galactic Casino coming to a town near you.
Galactic Burger, Galactic Burger drive-through or something. You know what I mean? But to me, it's like, look. We have so much technology and they have so much technology they don't show us.
Right.
The government don't. Trust me. The government does not want to show everything that they can do. They always have a backup.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
Have you seen these?
I think they got time travel, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they do.
I think they got some time travel or some teleportation or stuff. They got some stuff going. Guaranteed. Look, Star Trek, almost every freaking item that was in the original Star Trek TV series has come to reality.
Yes. Yep.
Tablets.
I mean, look.
Phones.
Yeah. I mean,
communicators.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look at us doing this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, video chatting. I mean, come on.
I knew my friend when
vessel.
right. I had a friend of mine that's this is way back before Netflix. Okay. He met a friend of mine met the guy that I guess supposedly was thinking of this whole idea of streaming movies through the internet and stuff, and he had his goal that he met or something. I don't know. He was going for his certifications, MCSE. My friend was. He was getting in network administration and all that.
Microsoft
And
Certified Systems Engineer. Love it.
yeah, that's what he was getting into. I was going to do it, and I went a different route because I'm actually when we showed him to get into it and showed him how to start and all that and get into it, but I didn't go that way. And so it's like, but he said, I remember a long time ago, back when he was going for his certification, that he told me he was really serious about. And this is a very good friend of mine back in high school, from high school, and he was very serious. Yeah, I met this guy. He's talking about, this is when we had dial-up still. Okay, or we were just coming into internet, Wi-Fi and all this stuff. And he's talking about it, and he's asking me, he goes, "You think that's possible?" I said, "Yeah, if you have servers that are hosting the movies, and so many, whatever, you could constantly have it streaming like that, and you'd be able to do it." And I'm like, "Damn!" And then later on, Netflix came out, and I'm like, "What the heck?" This guy came out with this stuff, right? And now we have this. You can sit there and you can rent this week, and you can do podcasts, you can do online streaming, you got the apps that all do these different things and so on.
Right.
And the thing is, everybody may think that they can silence us. They have to shut everything down to do that.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? They like the internet, and stuff like that. I'm not saying they can't, because I want everybody to know that might not remember the internet was created by the United States military. Just so you guys know. So who do you think has the switch on that thing? Right?
Yes.
Oh, flip. Yeah.
More.
I think a lot of people, if the internet suddenly went down, a lot of people wouldn't know what to do. They would
lose it.
Pandemonium.
It would be a zombie apocalypse, right?
It would.
Everybody would lose their shit.
Have a show.
It's a shame that it's come to that, though. Really,
have a show.
It is.
Well, we could go out and do like the old street preachers do, and get out on the streets and talk.
Get our signs.
I think we could do that.
Yeah.
I think we should. I think we have a big thing here in Massachusetts too. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think personally, I'm not going to say what, because I'm not going to claim things. I'm not going to put myself out there like that. Some people do, and I don't do that. But I'm going to state this: you can guarantee what is coming is a lot bigger and badder than us.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Because if they can get that far through galaxies, they've got more technology than we do.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna be like little kids to them.
Yeah, it'd be like little cars. That's what it would be. Remember the Hot Wheel cars? Remember the tracks with the loops?
Yes.
Do you remember those? We tried to see how fast we could shoot it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do to us now. It is. I think. Because a lot of people think, well, it might be just the good ones that are going to come. Most people will say like the Greys are not the good ones. Some people will say the Greys are from not, they're from around here anyways, and so on and such. But just remember, for every good, there's a bad.
Yeah, when you
there's
talk
always
about
a balance.
The reptilians are really supposed to be really bad.
They're supposed to be the bad ones. They're supposed to be the dark ones of it all. And
yeah.
To us, you may think that they're bad. But the other ones are just as bad, even though they might be good. And what I mean in bad in that sense is their technology is going to blow ours out of the water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a given. I mean, we struggle. We struggle just about religion. If you think
Yes.
about it.
Yes. We do.
We have people that are too bound and tied and chained to a religious thing and being whatever it may be, or however it may be, because I'm not going to really get into religion, but the factor of it all is we have some people that can't cut the ties of certain things,
Mhm.
of rights and wrongs. It's just like if you think about if you was aliens on another planet and you was looking at our planet and you see some of the stuff that we have going on around on our planet right now,
They
would you
just
want that?
roll their windows, they lock their doors, and they're like, "No, we're not going to stop at this red light."
They're going to hit cruise control and say that light went out in that town. We're to keep moving, man. Warp on, warp on.
That's
You know,
Roll the windows up, lock the doors. We're in the ghetto.
Delilah, we're basically cavemen to them. That's a fact.
Hey,
it's
we do
true.
have a caller.
We have-
Thrullas. We got a caller.
We got us another.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
How are you? Hello.
Okay.
who we got? Who we got on the line?
Your daughter.
Your
Okay,
daughter.
Abigail. Abigail.
That's Abigail. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Do you have a number, Abigail?
7.
7.
She said, "Set, like you going from 7 to." Oh, look, that changed up. I wonder why that's different.
Numbers of today, aren't they?
Some of these people will go with the same number sometimes. Sometimes I get people that come in and they go with some same number. Sometimes so I swap them around. Because then, be like, oh, well, I'm going to get that one too because that deck looks cool. That one might not be the one. This one's yours, though. Let's see what we have. This is dragons. This is a different dragon. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, let's see what we have. Let's see. Companions. You have a lot of friends that are around you and very true. A lot of them will be working around you and helping you out with many things throughout this year and through the future. So you're doing good with friends. Are you doing well with friends? You're doing well with friends. You're doing good with the friends you have around you.
You got to get a little closer to that mic there.
Oh,
Abigail. No, Abigail, not you. Yeah,
oh, Abigail. Okay.
Yeah.
Abigail. He asked if you were doing good with friends.
How are you with your friends? Things are going well. They seem to be very strong friends that will stick beside you and stick behind you and hold you up when you need it or whatever it may be. Stay with them, okay? You're doing good with the friends you've got so far with their, and I'm sure everybody's happy with that. So just keep going strong with it, all right?
Yeah.
These are your friends. They like to help you out, and they seem like they like to help you out with a lot of different things, projects and stuff you do.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Cool. Doing good.
All right.
That's nice to have that. It's good.
Thank you, Abigail.
Thanks, Abigail.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. So.
Yeah, overtly. I'm just reading her name right now.
Overtly overstocked.
Overtly overstocked Oscars.
Yes.
It's not overly, it's overtly.
Overtly.
So she
overtly.
said every card seems to relate. Yeah, I feel it. Every card.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that will. Sometimes they do. Just lies. It might be just because you go into someone's readings, and if they call upon somebody's name, like some people, like me, I'll normally just go down the people that's in there. That's how I do things. Some might not do that. They might just say, "Oh, well, this person I kind of tie their energy with and pick up on them more. I'll pick them." But everyone's different. But a lot of the cards sometimes will jive with multiple reads. You know, you might be multiple cards, but it might be like three of the cards that I talked about tonight might be grouped together with one with some person, and the other cards might group with the other person. You know, so you got to take it within that whenever you're whenever you're getting readings done. You know, just because that person gives you 1, 2, 3 cards, whatever it may be, and what they give you doesn't mean that other things in another person's read might also still dwell upon your energies as the same.
Right.
Do you think that, say, somebody came up to you, you were, this is in person,
Mhm.
and I know this has probably happened to David because he talks about it some, but do you get like, do you feel like you're reading someone else's card instead of the person sitting in front of you, maybe somebody that's standing beside them or something like that?
Yeah, I have had that happen before. I've had a lot of, I've had people that I do in person, I do in video, and then those different ways. But I have had like somebody there, like say, there was one time where I was dealing with a woman, and her daughter was in there into it also watching it too. But it wasn't. I was doing them separately, but hers was also kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of melding over into hers too with the mothers. So they were kind of, but it was almost like it was a storyline as I continued. You know, as I went from one and then I went to the other. It was a continuation because some of the same damn card showed up. You know, and then when you get those cards, you kind of fear, you know, the ones that you don't like, and they're like, oh, God, I don't want that card, and then you get it again, you know, and it's like with the person that's with them, and then you're like, oh, geez, now what do I do, you know? But you have to feed them the energy as though you would take it too.
Right.
Okay. I mean, there's times that you just got to be to the point. There's some clients that you got to be to what I've done readings for. You just have to be straight to the point and just say it like it is, no
Yep.
matter what it is. And
Yep.
some of them appreciate that but I do that. So when I most of the times when I do readings, whenever I do person readings for people, I'll tell them, I'll say, do you want me just to go straight blunt with you? And a lot of them will say yes. And some of them will say yes and be like, oh gosh, I wish you didn't go that straight with that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you know, I'm sorry to get into still cutting through the tomato and the can. You see
Right.
what I mean?
Yes.
And you're just like, why do you keep cutting? I'm like, because you kept telling me,
Right.
open it up more, you know?
Yeah. Overtly overstocked Oscar says there's similar energy attracted to the channel, maybe.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Channeling, like, are you talking about, is he talking more like channeling of
Like to
doing the
the channel.
meditation?
Well,
To
just
the
like
channel overall.
similar, like all the people that are listening to the show right now are kind of got the
Yeah.
similar attracted energies.
Yeah, a lot of them may have similar, but some of them might. Honestly, I've had some readings that go off the wall for me because if it depends who's stepping in. Let's put it that way.
Mhm.
It's who is stepping in. Is it my parents or is it somebody else? Because most of my parents have passed on, so therefore they are a part of my ancestors that I do hear from, but I also have others. Now, depending upon who it is, it's going to be a wild ride. You know what I mean? I just say it could be a particular ones that you know, like my dad. If you speak through things, he jokes around a lot. He's always been a one-liner type of guy. So sometimes things just kind of come flying out like that. You know what I mean? And there's other times where you you just don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You know, you could freeze up. You feel just release yourself as much as you can when you're doing them. Just as much as accepting them as they are, as a option of things that could happen. That's a good way to put it. This is something that could happen. Does not mean it's gonna happen, because I want my mind to change it.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep that way, you know. But when you have like a room full of a bunch of people, like 5 people, and they're all friends, sometimes the readings will kind of it will kind of go a little bit to each one of them. But there's sometimes where it might not. You know, with multiple people, it might be just a couple people instead of 5.
Right. Yeah, I had that. My wife went to go get a reading one time. That's what Jason was talking about a minute ago, but she went to get a reading, and I was standing there just to listen to the reading, and the reading 100%. I think they drew, was it 7 cards?
I don't remember.
3 cards, maybe it was 3 cards. I don't remember. But anyway, the reading was 100% me.
Right.
I mean, 100%.
And you thought it was for her, but it was for you.
Yeah, like she was the one trying to get the reading, but the reading came out for me.
I've had that happen before. I've had that happen to me before. Actually, I did that, and somebody else said that this reading was for me, not them. I've had it happen to other people I've read for too. It does happen, and it's not, sometimes it's kind of rare, but not. It's not a common thing. But if it depends upon the people's energies that it's involved with, you know.
Right.
Someone's energies may be more in tune. Some people may not be. Some people may be more open to things.
Yeah.
Some people may not be. You know, some people may believe in UFOs, and some people may not. Some people may believe in, you know, Bigfoot. Some
Right.
people believe in Bigfoot and only Bigfoot, but not aliens. Do you see what I mean? It's a mix up upon all. You know, and it can be difficult a lot of times. It can be difficult with some readings.
We got about 18 minutes. I'm gonna do my reading if you don't care.
Yeah.
Be the last one, then you can give out, you know, all your information and stuff.
What number do you want? You want to go
3.
with yours?
I've been thinking about it for a while. 3.
That's the same number I was thinking.
Is it the one I want?
It's not a dragon one, I'll tell you that. This is that one that was kind of like the, you know, the bitch.
I want it. I'm telling you.
This is what you wanted.
But see, I was thinking 3 the whole time too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, I can do because I won't have them mixed up. Then I'll still be able to do yours too. You know, as the 3 threes, because yours might come up again as this one. Let's see. All right, here we go. Don't just do something, sit there. Okay, don't just do something, sit there. Surf the serenity. A little bit of time of meditations. This is where I'm picking up with this. A little bit of time on yourself. Meditation, self-healing, self-actions. Okay? This is what this is basically. Try to get into your serenity. Okay? You might be working on something a little bit too much. So you need to start focusing on your emotions, your thoughts.
That's interesting.
It's not a bad card, but it's telling you basically slow down and meditate.
You know what? That kind of makes sense to what, you know, I work 5 days a week, but actually 7 days a week because I get calls here and there on the weekends. It's just crazy.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah, that might be.
Wait. You're overdoing it. Did you take a vacation this summer?
No.
You're supposed to.
Here you go.
I was supposed to, but it didn't happen.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
You're not centering yourself. You haven't got to be where you want to go with your, you know, your own, you know, yourself.
Yeah, I mean.
But even though if you don't get to take your vacation, though, maybe take it a little bit of time. You know, like say a Saturday or a Sunday or something, and have some hours doing something you like, something that you find peaceful to yourself, either it be fishing or, you know, whatever it may be. Go for a hike. You know, if you can't do the normal thing that you would do something secondary that would be just as best.
Cindy says you have to make it happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have to make it happen.
You got to make it happen.
Yep.
It's ultimately us that make it happen. You know.
See, I was going to take a vacation on October the 6th or 7th, but something come up at work, and one of my guys, he wanted to take vacation that week.
Right.
You know, now I got to work, but
It's not.
it's just crazy about me not getting to take vacation this year.
And it's bothering you.
This is 2 times.
It's bothering you. It's because it's happened twice. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of got you fired up in a low key way. I mean, you're not fired up, but you can feel the burn that is bothering you.
Yeah, I was going to go camping that week, but now I got to work second shift that week.
Oh
wow! See, I'm going to go camping, so that's what I wanted to do too.
Lila says you need a spiritual vacation.
Yeah, I need to meditate. I need to sit and listen to some meditation music.
It is a good thing to do.
You've come into my house, and upstairs we do that all the time.
Oh yeah,
you'll come into my upstairs, and that'll just be playing all day long. We do that.
It's a good thing, man. It really is. A lot of people a lot of people say, "Well, I don't need to meditate. I take naps." It's the same damn thing. You know, it really is in a lot of ways. Because if you fall asleep meditating, you got to decompress.
Right.
Yeah, like if you're around people that are high strung energy, it'd be like it could be draining to some people. Like people that are really it drains you, and I've even I'm the one who will sit there and say, you're really draining the hell out of me. You're messing up my, but you're messing up my thing. So, but you got to take some time to yourself at least to do something.
Yeah.
Even if it's little, you know what? You know what's always fun to do? It's not always a good thing to do, but what's fun to do is like say maybe you like a particular thing, like say a splurge yourself. You know what I mean? I've been pretty good. Get a sundae or whatever. You know what I mean? Go get it by yourself. Sit in nature by yourself and eat it.
Yeah, I can see me sitting at a Chinese restaurant. A buffet, eating all this on Sunday. Yeah.
Do they even have those anymore? Buffets?
Oh yeah.
We don't have
them down here.
They don't have Massachusetts, boy. They're pretty much shut down on that.
They're all Chinese, but we got buffets.
See, I know there was a lot of Chinese buffet in Carolina down south. It's like, you don't have that here.
I bet you don't even have I bet up there you don't even have a Mexican restaurant, do you?
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
Those are everywhere.
We got Mexican, we got Venezuelan, we got Dominican, Asian, and we got Vietnamese. It's actually pretty good Vietnamese place. It's pretty good. But then they closed this other one, and it's like now they get rid of the one that I liked. How could you do that?
Thomas says Erie has them.
Erie has them too. Yeah, Erie's got them. Erie's got probably a lot of that. I'm sure.
Baby girl says we got Shoney's also.
Oh, Shoney's, yeah.
You guys probably have Cracker Barrel too, don't you?
Oh yeah, we got my daughter.
Here's one that really pisses me off. You guys probably got Arby's.
Oh yeah, yes we do. Yeah.
No,
manager Cracker Barrel.
Really? There's no Cracker Barrel near me. I think it's at least an hour and a half away. And I think Arby's is, I don't know when I'd have to, it's another state.
Now,
And you see these commercials and this stuff, and it's like, oh man. But I got to lose weight, so I'm doing good with that.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. You
so
got to keep figures.
overtly overstocked says I live in a small town. Taco Bell is our international restaurant. I thought you lived in Cali, though.
I've been in a town that was like that. That had like a Taco Bell, and that was about it. Whew, that's a rough one.
Yes, it can. It can definitely be rough.
Yeah.
Especially
See, you
coming
gotta-
out.
Yeah,
Rough
it's a lot
out
worse.
the men.
Well, Thrullas, go ahead and give your information out so
Okay.
everybody can. Baby girl says she found you on Facebook and she's going to message you. So that's
Cool.
good.
Perfect. You can. I know this is long, so I'll make it simpler. Instead of having to look up my name, you can look up Behind the Mystical Door on Facebook and TikTok, YouTube. You can contact me in any of those. Behind the Mystical Door. It's the easiest way to do it.
You could probably Google search it too, right?
Yeah, you probably do Google search too. I'm sure you'll find it in Facebook and it'll come up with all those. Yeah. It's trying to think. I think and I've got it's going to be the page though on Facebook, Behind the Mystical Door. But it's a group also. I run that too, so it'll be easy to find me. Just to search for it. You can search for it in Google. I'm sure you'll find it. You can find me somewhere.
So, do you do your lives on TikTok,
Wednesdays I do them on Facebook,
Facebook?
on YouTube, like this, YouTube and all that. And then Saturdays I do them on TikTok
Yeah.
at 9 p.m. Eastern, because I live in Massachusetts. It's Eastern time, everyone.
So you're going to do one tonight?
I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. I might. I have to think about it. It depends. It depends what everybody else is up to too. I'll check with them and see what they're doing.
Okay.
There's quite a bit of people in there.
There's one person that I haven't heard from tonight really a lot, and I know she's on here.
Who?
Luana, where are you at, girl?
She was in the comments, I think.
Yeah, but she usually calls in or something. I mean,
she might. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah.
We miss you, Luana.
Luana, you gotta call in.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, next time you can call in and talk to us.
Yeah, we'll get you in here. I had a really good time, guys.
And
really
we appreciate you.
Anytime we do this again.
Yeah. We'll definitely do it again.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think about. I was, it's been a few years, but I did a thing at the class on low. It wasn't really a class. It was like I did a brandishing of knowledge and wisdom to people about witchcraft, about Halloween and Samhain. Sam Heen, as others would say. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not this year. Probably not. I was thinking about maybe I'll get something together and just go over something temporarily for that time. Because I normally like to. I'm gonna try to do something. I'm just in the mood. I know I want to do. I feel like adventure.
Yeah.
I feel like adventure. I feel like an adventure coming on. I'm telling you, it's horrible. You know what? You'd be amazed. I might stop by sometime because you guys are in Tennessee. I was going down maybe to Kentucky at one point. Somebody had to talk to there.
We need to get together and do something like an investigation or just go out.
Oh yeah,
it would be fun.
Yeah, you guys scared the heck out of me then. you know, it'd be cool.
Great places around here.
Yeah. It would be cool if we could all get together sometime and do that.
Yeah.
I think we'd have a great time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Either there or here or something like that. If you guys ever get to come up to Mass, come up to Salem.
I'd love to. My wife wants to too. Go to Salem.
Thomas says A video investigation at the Witch Circle in Erie Cemetery.
Yep.
It's been very active lately.
Yep.
Hmm.
That would be a good one. They got the black vampire crypt, as they call it.
Luana says,
Vampire.
come here to Haynes.
Oh yeah, Haynes. Yeah, there's Luana.
Hey, Luana.
I'm surprised she didn't call in.
I know.
Surprise.
I would love, Cindy, I'd love to go to the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
Oh,
yeah.
I'd love to go there.
Right?
That would be a fun place to do, I think.
Problem is, if we went, I'd probably end up staying there.
Permanent resident.
Permanent. Oh, I already told people when I pass over, you can pretty much count on my ghost coming back to haunt some people.
That's what I told my wife. Oh, I said, you're not going to get a moment's peace. I said, I'm going to feed you for 2 minutes now.
Knock on the door every time they sit down to go to eat or something.
She'll be saging me out all the time.
I want to be cremated and set on the mantle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
I want to be cremated, but I want them to get rid of my ashes. Hey, Mike.
Yeah. I want to do the same thing. Have my ashes, like, put it buried with an oak tree or something like that underneath.
I want them to keep mine so they can see them and just.
They can make diamonds and stuff out of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd probably just throw mine or dump it down the toilet and flush it.
Yeah, I'd rather throw them in the ocean or something than to do that.
All right.
You know what? You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys again soon.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll holler at you, but I really appreciate you coming on, man. This was a great show. And every time you're on here, he's gone. He is gone.
He went bye-bye quick. He said, "Brr."
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us, talking all that everybody did. Cindy said that she worked there for a few years as a guide. Wow. I bet you got some good stories.
Yeah.
Man.
Bet she does have some good stories of the Allegheny.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. We'll see y'all.
Everybody have a good night, and we will see you again on Thursday. Remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, Paranormal 411 on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Rumble. Tune in live every Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember, also Saturdays from 10 to 11, if in the metro Atlanta area, you catch us on WPJY FM, that's 99.1 FM. For listeners out in Atlanta, you go to WPJYFM.com, or you can just go to our website at paranormal411.org and click on the link. Remember, we are also on Subspace Radio on all major podcast platforms. And we have a few books out, East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. We also have our newest books, A Comprehensive Guide to Paranormal Investigations and The Haunted Ledger. All are available on Amazon or at paranormal411.org. Join us.
Join us.
Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows? What secrets the night hides?